그때 탑재바 Tenzin Tsundue 라네 칼로송신나요.
It is my pleasure and honor to welcome the next speaker, all the way from India, a Tibetan writer, poet, and most importantly, Tibetan freedom activist, Tenzin Tsundue on stage.
One day it will happen that we'll all gather in Lhasa. One day. One day this pain and the suffering, the occupation and exile will come to an end. One day the partition between Tibet inside and outside will come to an end. One day this will come to an end. One day there will be union of our people in Tibet. This one day will happen, but it will not happen automatically. We must make it happen together. Friends, we have seen generations of Tibetans fighting for the freedom of Tibet and always worked with His Holiness the Dalai Lama as an ultimate leader. However powerful China may be militarily, financially, we never cared about them. We never looked at them. We deplored what China has done. China has destroyed our monasteries, killed our people, made our people suffer in jail. Our people died in starvation and suffering and summary executions. We have not given up. And now, we have not only survived, we are hopeful. We are hopeful that one day that free Tibet will happen. China has done whatever is possible within their limits. And we know what they can. But our people have endured. There was a point of time, if you have seen that iconic photograph of four Tibetans representing Tibet, walking through the streets of New York, petitioning United Nations, petitioning United States to support us. But today, New York alone has about 20,000 Tibetans who are citizens of the United States and who can now petition and make representatives of United States work for Tibet. Among us, we have a Tibetan member of parliament who herself sits in the parliament and asks questions about Tibet. About 70 to 80,000 Tibetans today are citizens of different parts of the world who can now take up the issue of Tibet right there in the international community. Friends, this is a time not only not giving up, but to be hopeful that it is coming and it is coming very soon. China has weakened over many years, decades. China is rotting from inside. Ask the Chinese people, they will tell us. For the first time last year, Chinese people themselves are saying CCP is rotting inside, bring it down. Chinese people themselves are saying, Xi Jinping, come down. We don't respect you. We see, we have now come to a point of time that one day is coming. But for that, we must work harder. We must work in unity. There may be small differences among us, And some people may start to think that one group or another individual may be a little more important here and there, but these are human natures. We must work in unity and we must make that freedom happen. Friends, especially all of you who may be who are citizens of different countries, who have your own house or maybe cars, but we must not forget our country is Tibet, not United States. Tibet is our country. We must ultimately go there. That is our promised land. We must take His Holiness the Dalai Lama with us back to that Tibet. That is a promise that we all made, and that is a promise we must all fulfill. Unity. Work in unity and we can make that dream happen. However well off you may be individually, you may be citizens of different other countries, but our homeland is Tibet. In our country, our people are still suffering. Some of the speakers earlier told about untold human suffering inside Tibet. It is still going on. We must not forget. We may be well off on our own. We may think we live in a free and independent country, in perhaps the most powerful country in the world. But Tibet is suffering. And therefore we must all work together for that freedom, and that one day will happen. Faranje! 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 그게 난 예측진이 수조지. 말에 단데 대슈에 갑래야. 딘제기 미규 첨부직. 그 개가도 미릭 계속 제주에게 미규 첨부디. 아주 창매기. 레레 니니체니. 수수기 파기낭로야 뽕괴 현대디. 마상바 매바. 현대로도 우리 현대부에 깨치 시기면 미리 모래기 내가 친 별안전 된다리야 깔리 잡고야지 캐치모 완전 남구 링즈 통제 파조 포개야 개체들이 용그래 망주 지소래 용그래 독자 집지 제제 우리지기 원라 별송리야 지체 완전 상매 미규디 루트비야 배주 제고 우멜람기 균에 랑시랑 교수야디 탑시지 그래 이네 타마 완전 별랑전 값수 체체 소수 라만루베 나로리야 미신베 원란데 먹어와 소도야디 완 참에게 랭게레 타바도 계급 돕체 어리다고 딘데 지금 나리야 그나조 가실이야 낭 유그레 모터 유그레 내가 약부 유그레 두로 약부 그냥 유그레 인바이네 수수 파유 자원년에 맞아버쳐 소소롱바데 파스지 겸이 와라샤 아니 수조리야 수수지기 내단으로 잡고 차체 항상 자원년에 대교요 말에 니네 죽동데 완주 강에 채슈 qab리야 로바 채슈 징엔디 가리 제상 드린데 죽동데 가리야 투체난 시제 슈여단타 네 아랭은에 까미슈에디 데 잠샤기 구금 넘버 2채나